What up, everyone? Hope you all are doing well. This is the Zodiac check-in. So, if you have a Zodiac or know someone who has a Zodiac, this video's for you. So, let's get right into it. We're going to go from Aries all the way to Pisces. So, we're going to start right off with the Aries. And I'm going to timestamp as we go. I hope you all are doing well. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe, the like, and the bell, and you get notified when I post all the dope content onto the YouTubes. So, let's get into it with the Aries. All right, Aries, let's see what messages we have for you. Messages for Aries, please, and thank you. Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Chalices in reverse, the Knight of Chalices in reverse, to the Temperance in reverse. That's a whole energy, isn't it? All right, the Six of Chalices in reverse to the Seven of Chalices in the middle, which represents you. Who? Ace of Swords. All right. I feel like you yourself are taking steps to get over someone or crush or an ex from the past. I feel like they're possibly going to come in, and when they come in, I feel like they have a lot to talk about and touch base on, like a lot of different things. Because the Ace of Swords is coming up as them, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It may have to do with, I keep on hearing financial instability over and over and over again. That's kind of funny. But, talking about, like, self-worth things. Possibly they could have, like, it together, but, it looks great on the outside, but it's really not, and you're the one who they want to talk to and converse with about that part, you know what I mean? And I feel like you got a lot going on yourself. The Two of Pentacles in reverse, and it's to clarify the Seven of Cups and the Six of Chalices. You got a lot going on yourself that you possibly it's like you're overwhelmed yourself with your own shit, like I kind of feel like this feeling of like, no, exes can go with their own drama, you don't need it, the Five of Chalices in reverse, and they could come across as being like very sweet and very like when you reject someone, they may bring up something that they've done wrong in the past and be like, let's make amends about this. And they're trying, it's like a buttering you up kind of tactic. That's what it kind of looks like here. Um, yeah, there's third party stuff going on over here. I just pulled the Three of Chalices, the Knight of Chalices in reverse, and the Temperance in reverse. There could be like a third party here that doesn't agree with what is going on. So this is like, I don't know if it's on your side or their side. The Three of Swords in reverse, and it's telling you straight up to have really like thick skin against what this person is saying. They broke your heart in the past. I feel like they're possibly going to touch a base upon that and be like, well, you know, let's make amends on that. And I feel like it's just a tactic, and there is it feels like there's a third party here that probably doesn't approve. It's quite the Ace of Chalices. Oh, that's like I feel like that's like their person. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's your person or their person. The Two of Swords, making a hard decision. I don't know if that's your person or their person. I feel like it's like one of those flip the roles if necessary. But you could be talking about the third person, how they don't understand um like your connection, or why they're jealous or something like that. So they could possibly come at you. That's possibly a whole hot topic that they want to talk about, is like the jealousy, and I feel like it's like third party stuff, making hard decisions, and they don't know what to do. The King of Pentacles in reverse, and they need to step up and take care of their own damn selves. I feel like that's a them problem, not a you problem. Like, why are they coming to you about that? That's so fucked up, uh, in my opinion. Okay, I feel like you could be homies and all that stuff, but yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, you can. I mean, the only reason why I say this is because it looks like you have enough going on your own plate where it's like you don't need another thing, and I feel like this will cause another thing. You know what I mean? So it's saying like have thick skin to the sweetness because I feel like they're gonna come at you all sweet, and it may take you back, and but and it's like explaining why their person's all jealous and they just don't understand. It's kind of it's messed up. X's though. Four wands, but it's in reverse. It's slamming the door. All right, just shutting it down. Not even like no, and the two of swords too. So it's probably like someone who you probably like have a couple heartstrings for. You know, could be homies. But mm mm I just feel like it's another thing on your plate that you don't need that will end up causing more drama and like jealousy and weird stuff and like stuff that you probably just don't need right now. So we're gonna move the fuck on. I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. X is an X for a reason. Am I right? All right. So, and I looked down and it was 6:44. And we're starting on Taurus. Gang, Taurus. How are you? Hope you all are doing well. I feel like being strange sometimes. Okay, the four of brushes and the ace of stencils. I like that. I just feel like being strange sometimes, and it's weird. And then when you, that's, I feel like when you get weird, it puts you in a vibration of like abundance and like gifts of things to more things to get weird about and celebrate about happen. That's so funny. The justice to the ace of stencils. You may be coming into some money that is just due to you legally. I mean, that's not for everyone, but let's clarify that. The mama spray cans in reverse. Highly affected by what other people say here. It may be something too, not all. It may be like being married and having like coming into like funds through your partner, right? And having people like talk shit or something like that or whatever. Be like, it's not you, it's them, or that kind of thing. But don't let it get underneath your skin because, yeah. This is my sign fish. You know what I want to know. The brother of buckets. That's sweet. There's like some like romantic stuff here, like cause to celebrate. This is like getting married and going on a honeymoon, and like being kind of like no fucks about what other people say, because I feel like there would be. I feel like there's a little. What's this Queen of? Yeah, the ace is what people at communication. It's like cold communication, and it's like not even giving a fuck about what other people say because she's the Queen of Swords. She's salty as fuck, and the way she communicates is salty as fuck. But I feel like it's getting you somewhere. It's getting you somewhere. It's causing you to succeed and um vibrate at like a life changing vibration because it's like what you're doing is this looks really good, and I feel like you're kind of bitter about what other people say because of this mama of spray cans and then the ace of swords, and it's like how you're coming across. It could be like this, like I don't want to be like the mama stencils, I feel like you have like your shit together right now and you're paying for things and your your energy is very grounded. You might be the one to pay for like a celebration, a party or some sort, right? It's because you love just doing that. You know what I mean? The two stencils in reverse, and that's possibly it could be like, oh, you're gonna go and do something like that. You know, like people are talking like that, like that's another thing on your plate. Like I feel like I just said with the Aries, it's like another thing on your plate. You might end up dropping the ball on something because, and I think it's only you will only if you are listening to what people have to say about what you're doing. I feel like whatever you're doing is creating you money in a good, steady fashion. All right. I feel like it's just because you know a thing or two about the subject too. Like and like a little cutthroat to get there. All right. That's why opinions may be thrown around, right? But you're taking care of business. Like you're paying for things. Like the queen of stencils, she's the ultimate working parent. Like she takes care of fucking business. All right. What's this two of stencils in reverse? The six of spray cans in reverse. Now, this is like hard road to the top. You are coming up and like taking care of yourself and like possibly if you have kids, you're taking really well care of all of that and just getting shit done. Um, but it's kind of the feeling of if you allow other people's opinions get to you, you will break. All right. It's a blot. Once you know a thing, you can't unknow it. I feel like you're letting it linger on you, and if you let this kind of bullshit linger on you, you'll end up dropping like a task here and a task there. Tisket a tasket. I lost my little fucking basket. Where to go? I don't know. I got too much shit on my mind. I have no idea. Absent minded kind of things. All right. It's resisting a change. Okay. It may be one of those things where you normally have control, so you have to let go of control a little bit and go with the flow. That's hard sometimes. Okay. Because it's possibly how people speak. All right. Or they speak to you. Like, when it's one of those things where, like, say you pay for everything for everyone and someone disrespects you. You know what I mean? Like, they speak down to you or something like that, and you're like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, okay, like, cut off that cell phone real quick if that's how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? It's just that kind of feeling. Um, but, and it building up and building up and building up and it getting a little sassy. But don't let that shit like bother you. Like don't respond in a cold way. Like I feel like it's hard to talk in a calm, grounding manner when that happens. But if you do, problems will solve themselves. I really feel like it. If you come up sassy and badassy, it might not go the way that you like. It creates a blockage. So all right, I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way, but we're gonna move on. Move the fuck on to Gemini. Oh, Gemini. You're a gem. Magician. Could be dealing with a Virgo, but let's see what we got. Magician. The King of Wands in the middle representing you. The Page of Wands. All right. The Nine of Wands. All right. I feel like you're trying to manifest like something very passionate that you actually like doing. You know what I mean? Something where like you're just driven to learn everything about it inside and out because you love it, and then making a career out of it, turning it into work. Okay. Let's clarify that King of Wands. The Eight of Cups to the Page of Cups. This is possibly walking away from it because because of children. Okay. It could be possibly walking away from it because of how someone else makes you feel about it. All right. It's being nervous that you can't accomplish it. And it's because of like someone else has made you feel that way. The Eight of Cups, should I stay or should I go? And it's leaving a situation because your intuition tells you to, because like you hit nerves, okay? I feel like I'm still learning is kind of the vibe. The Eight of Swords, the Magician. If you say I'm still learning, man, you're tying yourself onto it. Like my hands are like tied here. I have nothing to do. It's your own like mindset of how it's supposed to happen, possibly. 8 to the 9, these are steps. I'm tied to work. It could also be that you have another job and you can't do, like, pursue your passions because you have, like, a 9 to 5 or something like that. You know what I mean? Or, like, a tie that you have to go to anyways. The Page of Swords in reverse. Lots of pages on the table. So I feel like this really naive, like, still learning kind of vibe of something that you're very, very passionate about, but when like say it's something out of the norm and it's out of the box, like say it's like tarot or something like that, and you start posting about it online and people say, yo, weirdo, or something like that, and you take it personally and you're like, I'm not gonna continue with this because like one Joe Schmo said weirdo. You know how many people have zodiac signs, like suck whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but that's fine. It is someone else's. There are people who have the same passions as you. All right, that like I feel like it's just a thing where you're still learning. All right, so it's like I'm learning, so I don't want to say anything about it. I'd rather just walk away. This is being like uneducated on a subject, not knowing anything, so you'd rather not say anything. That's very smart, right? That's very good. But if this is what you want to do, you have to continue to learn about it so you can actually, like, because I believe you honestly know a thing or two. Like, once you start like pursuing it, you'll learn more and everything like that. I feel like you're kind of dabbling there, so you might know a thing or two. You know what I mean? And having like decent conversations with people, and that's how we learn. Okay, be honest when you don't know something, you know what I mean? And that's how we learn. Someone else might, and they might teach you. But yeah, to the Ace of, and then look at this on top of the King of Wands, on top of the Ace of Wands. That's like working really hard to manifest your dreams into reality. Stepping up and like taking action, doing the action part, even though it's scary as shit, even though you want to like, I feel like curl down and not say anything, right? And it could be it kind of the thought of like wanting to switch up what you want to do and walking away from what you really want to do. I don't know, because you feel tied to what the original plan was, you know what I mean? So whatever you really, really like want to learn about and want to go and pursue, do that, and don't like kick yourself in the ass if you don't get it right away, or if you don't know anything. Speak up when you don't know the answers, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's saying you have to know everything. Like, we're all learning. Right? 100%. Like, so do it, pursue it. But it takes time, and we all learn, and the only way we can learn is to do it and pursue it. So get it. All right. I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. But we're gonna move on to my cancers. Yeah, Cancer. What's up? I love cancers. I'm a Cancer. Cancer sun. I'm a Pisces, Pussy's moon. Nah, I'm a Pisces moon. That's so funny. I said it. You're right. And I just, as I say, Pussy's moon, the love of God falls out. How funny is that? And it was upside down. I just put it down upright. So this is a person who could have had like needed some time to love and honor thyself. All right. And the Four of Wands. Oh damn. Fuck. Okay. To the Eight of Chalices. Alright. And the High Priestess in reverse. The Death in reverse. reverse. All right. I feel like you walked away from something very good because it's like you sensed low self-esteem, right? Needing to honor and love yourself, right? It's like it's like you need to love yourself before you can be in a relationship. And if, you're sensing that, it's something that sometimes you cannot ignore. So you feel the need to absolutely walk away from the situation. Honor and love yourself before this relationship can begin. Now, the Lovers card, I just looked it up, upright, okay, to the Four of Wands. That's celebrating and honoring and loving themselves. And this is them. This is definitely, I just heard them, you, us, we, oh, oh. It's like the feeling of wanting to like start a whole new life with you, right? And celebrate like the love that they have for you. But I feel like you have walked away from them. Okay. I feel like there's something that's going to come to the surface here that because they can't let it go, all right? The strength they've been holding back a secret. That's what, like with the high priestess and the strength they've been having a hard time letting it go. What is it? The Ace of Chalices in reverse. You sense that they're like your person, right? And but when you know a person so well, you pick up on their vibes. I feel like you picked up on some sort of vibe and you walked away from them. And you're like, nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. You don't want anything to do with it. There's a secret. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're holding something back. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to hold back from Cancer. Like, Cancer may not know, but they know you're lying. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're picking up. So it's like, you don't even want to fuck with that. All right? Yeah, I got mad love for you, but what the fuck? All right? The Four of Pentacles. No. It's like, I just heard save it. It's. And the Six of Pentacles. Now, it fell out sideways, right? The Six of Pentacles just fell out sideways. It can either being in a position for equal give and take or being fed breadcrumbs, right? And I feel like this person's in a position to give you exactly what you want. Something's being held back. There was a vibe or something thrown off where you're like, no, I gotta go away from this. Like, it's like, I dig you, but no, right? Didn't make you feel good. That whole vibe just didn't make you feel good. No. And it's like it can go either way. Like I feel like this person wants to offer you something, but they're feeding you breadcrumbs. They're in the position to do so, but they're not. The Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, they fucking are definitely in the fucking position to do something. You get two aces too. And it's like, yeah, and it's like, what the fuck? I feel like you're sitting here like, what the fuck? It's a little disappointing. The Page of Swords, there's no contact. Like, nope. Could not be talking to them. Queen of Wands in reverse is jealousy. Like being in a very low vibrational state. Like, no. I don't like how this person's making you feel. Yeah, I just want to stop right now. And then I look at down and it's the Death card, right? It's having a hard time letting it go, right? And it's one of those things I feel like it's because they're holding something back. They're not telling you the whole truth of something. Like, and it's like this person's like showing you some interest though. You know what I mean? They got the Lovers in the fucking Four of Wands, man. That's a magnetic. This is a person you could probably see yourself marry, right? The Ace of Cups came up, but it was in reverse. So it's like, what's this person doing? You know what I mean? It's not the Eight of Cups, like the Nine of Chalices in reverse. It's making you not feel so good. All right. I feel like it would be like because you probably expect more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. No lies, kind of like even secrets are like it's not being wholeheartedly open, I guess. All right. Anyway, so moving to fuck on one more, and then we're moving on. The Three of Wands in reverse. Now it's like having a hard time stepping outside of your box, like recognizing that something's got to be different, but it's being stuck on this one thing. Man, I'm telling you, just be honest about that then. Be like, what's this about? Because the high priestess and like the hermit too, it could be just like absence too, staying by yourself. And sometimes when you're not around, a person will be like, what's up? And I don't know. I kind of feel I keep on hearing the secrets out, the secrets out, the secrets out. You know what I mean? So this is, I feel like the advice is kind of like retreat your energy, and that'll show enough to where truths start being revealed. You understand, like, because I feel like they'll come around and you'll understand why. You know? I don't know. They'll come out, you know? Because I feel like something's being held back. That's gonna come out, you know? So, enough of that. We're moving on. Enough! Okay. My pen go. We're moving the fuck on to Leo. Alright. Leo? What's up, Leo? How you doing? I love you guys. I'm a Leo Venus. Mm-hmm. So, you have the two stencils. The mama stencils. What's up with all this, like, holding back truths tonight? Okay, so, like, secrets. There's lots of secrets and lots of, like, the truth always comes out kind of vibe is the vibe of tonight. Alright, anyways, in the middle, which represents you, is the mama of stencils and the 10 of stencils in reverse. Okay. So I feel like you're a very grounded energy. You take care of, like, you make sure that all your shit gets done. You pay your bills, you take kids to practice, do all the things, go to work, bam, you know, making sure shit gets done. Now, with the 10 of stencils being there, in reverse, clarified by the mama buckets. Okay. That's very interesting because I see so much balance. Okay, with the two queens. All right, so the only imbalance is that it's both feminine. Where's the logical? um, you could be over caring about work and relationships and stuff like that, and like over caring, like you in your heart space about it instead of logically thinking through everything. Because the 10 of coins in reverse is like over investing into work and not enough into relationships, and the only imbalance I see is that there's no masculine right there. This person over here, this person's over here is ready to lose it and ignore it. This there's some stuffing down their feelings. The sister of buckets, because it's like they're holding down their feelings because another person has made them feel like they have to. Okay. The brother of brushes, about actively pursuing, I say that often, actively pursuing their passions. No, just being so drawn to go and do something. I feel like they're drawn to do something in the same way that you do, like they look up to you in some sort of way. Possibly something you have said makes them kind of like not want to pursue it, but they like it because like you like it, okay? The 5 of brushes in reverse again, it's kind of like, and then the forgiving to what you have said and then continuing to pursue it. Alright? Because what's the definition of crazy? Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. And it's like, I see the fact that we're not getting anywhere. And it's like kind of seeing, I feel like they may feel like you're not connected right now. And they don't, I feel like they don't like that. The 9 of stencils. No. I mean, Three of buckets, the five of stencils. I feel like they're in a position where they like want to go out, have a good time, pay for it. You know what I mean? Like they're well off. Like, but what's the Six of Swords about? The Ace of Spray Cans. Again, it's something that you said. It's a conversation that you had that's like they can't get out of their head. It's like maybe you like stunt their maybe it's just they wanted to pursue you. All right, and then you said something kind of like shot them down. It could be just because you're just taking care of your shit. You know what I mean? Like, no, this is like having a cup of care for everyone, taking care of everyone. Okay, but over investing into it. And I feel like this person over here would possibly feel left out in the dark, kind of like they really like you, want to pursue you. I feel like no matter what, they're going to pursue you because the Knight of Wands is out there. So it's like, yeah, they like it. They're going to forgive it. The Five of Buckets and the Sister of Spray Cans. I feel like they've been just kind of like watching you though online. It's like probably like one of those people who like you possibly could have been talking to and now you're not talking to them, and then it's like they be liking all your shit. The Sister of Brushes, and this is kind of like an immaturity kind of feeling. She's picking her nose. It's like kind of like teenager-esque vibe, definitely of like they're disappointed within themselves, so they're not going to approach, you know, like a queen, you know what I mean, or a god of some sort. Right, and learning to kind of like I feel like no matter what though, that like I said, they have the page and the Knight of Wands, like there's a fire under their ass. And I feel like they're trying to learn you by like watching your shit. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Moral of the story, please. The Eight of Spray Cans. This is just like I feel like this whole reading's about them. It's so funny. They're all up in their head, right? They feel like their hands are tied and like they're kind of like stuck in like a mindset within it of what you have said that is making them nervous. So they're stuck in that frame. Hopefully they get out of it. I feel like they will because they're so passionate about you. Like something about you turns them on. So, excuse me. Don't be like speaking of turning on. Anyways, I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. We're gonna move the fuck on. Virgo. Ooh, Virgo. Hope you all are doing well tonight, today, whenever you're watching. Hello. Hope you all are doing well. Let's see what we got for Virgo. Ooh. Ooh. Well then. Well then. They just fell out. That's why I'm saying, like, well then. Okay. It's a weird setup. It's not how I usually do. Excuse me. Why? Readjust. Okay. But wait, there's more. I need to get like better setup or like something to put this somewhere. Fucking. Anyways, so. Damn. Damn. This is so beautiful. Cards keep on flying out and it's just magical. Right? I'm gonna tell you why right now. You got the Emperor and the Empress, and they're crisscrossing applesauce, and so we're gonna wait. I have more cards than what I usually pull. Okay, I have 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Damn, but okay. In the middle, representing you, I feel like you have a lot going on. You have 2 columns right here, representing you, and you have the Judgment, the 10 of Cups, the World in reverse, and the 6 of Swords. All right, I feel like you are put up against something that like you're trying to ignore, right? It's something that you don't want to deal with. It could be possibly like don't want to move. You feel like it's happening to you, not for you. It's getting overwhelmed. So it's like kind of like something really, really bad is happening. So I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna pretend it's not even there. Okay. Now, this is also representing you. I feel like your soul is just beautiful. All you want is the house, the home, the dog, or whatever your Ten of Cups is, okay? Your vibration is like at this, and there's something here where you're just like, it's kind of like feeling like you have to move on in order to really feel your soul purpose. Let's put it that way, like what you are meant to be doing to feel good about yourself. Okay. Now, when the Ten of Cups comes out, I said it's usually having the house, the dog, the home, the white picket fence, whatever it is, or having the house, boat, the tree house, whatever the fuck your fucking jam is. All right. Traveling across the country in an RV. I don't care if that makes you happy. It makes you feel like nothing could go wrong. Then that's what it is. Excuse me. As soon as you accept something here, there's a Six of Swords here. It's like that's a blockage to the King of Coins. Big energy. You know exactly what you need to do. It's like grounding your energy and taking care of like your own bills. And like it could be like possibly needing to move away from where you are, a situation that you're in right now, not wanting to, because like the wherever you are going to move to or whatever is just like more responsibility. Let's put it that way. There would be more responsibility, but this definitely clearly is saying you will be successful in that. All right, you will be said like it'll make you feel good that you be doing this. Like, it's like it's your highest path. Okay, now look at this: the Empress and the Justice. All right. Now you could be dealing with okay. Just I keep on hearing read it. Mother of Justice, mother in the justice system. All right, and it's like doing thing a mother that like does things fair and balanced. I feel like it's like going to your mom because she's like the judge, like the court. You know what I mean? Like mom knows best. All right. When you don't know what to do to the Temperance, you like your mother will this is that, all right? And if you don't have a mom, it's going to like a feminine energy that is just saying what it's in like the mother to archetype. So a mother, a grandmother, someone else's mother, you know what I mean? Someone who's just a feminine source that's going to listen to you and nurture your needs and look at you and be like, this is where you're not seeing it right, and this is going to make you feel better, and this is what is best, and you know, giving you the direction that you need for you to step up into your big dick energy, right? All right, now the Emperor reverse, the Sun in reverse. All right, he needs to step up. This is a narcissistic asshole, and like it's like putting things off onto other people, right? And not taking accountability for your own actions. And when I feel like you're noticing when you do that, it doesn't make you feel so fucking good. Like you're not like vibrating here. I feel like the advice of this mother archetype type person is going to start making you see where like the error in your way. Error. Right? Where have you gone wrong? What are you supposed to do? Where you need to step up and take accountability and do, you know, pay your own bills and do your own things like this, right? It'll make you feel better. You'll possibly come into like relationships that, you know, make you feel whole, complete. Yeah. One more in the room. Yeah, the Palace of Wands, a working home. All right, so don't get nerved up if you have to move or something like that, and you're like, oh, what about you're gonna step up, take accountability for your shit, and like pay your bills, and it's gonna raise your vibration in some sort of way. Like the home will work. It makes you feel like shit when you don't step up and take accountability for it. So start taking accountability for your stuff. And the Emperor and the Empress, that's the mom and dad, right, of the Fool. And it can also signify twin flames with the Ten of Cups right there. Like you may find someone who just raises your spirit with the Judgment as well. Yeah, the Judgment and the Justice on there. That's like this is like You're just doing what's best for you and like taking accountability for your actions, stepping up. Like this is like a man growing up. It could be finding your person and like starting a family. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I like it. I like it. So don't be scared. Don't block the thought of doing something and moving forward when you know it's what you need to do. Because as soon as you do it, it may be scary, but guess what? You're going to do it. And I feel like you're going to highly succeed in whatever it is. So get it. All right. I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. But we're going to move the fuck on to Libra. Hey, Libs. What up, Libra? Bruh. All right. The Queen of Spray Cans in reverse. Having thick skin to what other people say, and I just went bruh. So it could be like your friends coming up to you and being like, guess what? You know what I mean? This person to the Tower in reverse. Now I feel like this person, I'm going to say this before I pull the cards, okay? I feel like this person is highly influenced by what other people say, right? And I feel like they're coming up to you and being like, bro, guess what? And you're like, I don't give a fuck. Or your response changes the way they look about the whole situation. They may not like what you have to say. I feel like they possibly take it to heart. It could trigger a little PTSD in them, but guess what? I'm just like, it's the Libra way. Am I right? It's like, I don't give a fuck. The Empress in reverse. I mean, the Emperor in reverse. Ooh. Being a narcissistic asshole. And sometimes, okay, and I don't feel like it's like, I feel because I feel like you possibly, like, not a me problem, you problem. I don't give a fuck. The Devil. Constantly thinking about yourself, your own needs, needing to take accountability for your own addictions and vices, thought processes. This person is like just. All right, the brother brushes and the sister buckets in reverse. I feel like this person knows that that's probably going to be like your answer, right? So someone probably wants to approach you, but they're holding back approaching you because they know that like they've done it before. Therefore, like they're nervous now. They um questioning the possibility of success when they approach you because I feel like they want to approach you. There's like definitely like something there, but something that you've said to them makes them want to hold back and they don't like it, but it is what it is, right? The Tower stings a little, doesn't feel good. They're possibly going through it a little bit, but I feel like you in the middle here, you're like, I got shit to do. Like it's possible, like you're swarmed into your own thoughts. All right, the Ace of Spray Cans. I feel like you're very good about that too. You have clear communication with this person about what you're doing. You know what I mean? Your thoughts on the subject. That's probably why this person just is like holding back. They're like, they don't know. The Nine of Stencils to the Moon in reverse. And the Five of Buckets. Chariot. This is being very like it's like I feel like you're like, I know it's a disappointing situation, but it's like I feel this whole like self, like you're concerned about your money, you're concerned about your situation. Like it you could be like so much so it's a little like on the all right, that's all that's on your mind. Like it's all that's on your mind is yourself and your problems and your issues and your dilemmas, your situations that have turned bad for you. Mm. The Five of Brushes. Right, and I'm looking at that Emperor when I pulled it because I'm like, why is it in reverse? Because it's a narcissistic asshole. And the Five of Brushes, the fights that you have caused, because when you're thinking solely about self and what you need to do, this could also be like some of you may have, like, I don't want to say it, like a bad vice, and it's talking about how like it's everyone else's fault too. That kind of comes up. I'm sorry, but it does. Um, and it could be once you start talking about disappointing situations and stuff, you start noticing a pattern, right? This person may be the one that triggers the sister stencils in reverse because they're holding back. They're holding back, and you can probably feel it, right? I feel like you feel like it's a little bit childish or something, like, because it's the 2 pages. It just feels immature, and the brother brushes too. It's an immaturity. You feel like they're immature for holding back, but there's clearly a reason why they're holding back. I don't know. They don't like it either, but here we are, I guess. The Six of Stencils in reverse because you're feeding them breadcrumbs. Again, it's just cutting. I don't know. The Nine of Stencils, like, just because I feel like you have things to do. You know what I mean? If this is the mindset, then that's the mindset. I know it's disappointing, but I mean, hey, like, I don't know what to say. Like, nobody, the brother of stencils in reverse, needing a new plan. And this is representing you. Possibly about how you obsess about how the way you make money, possibly. I don't know. It could be that too. You could just have so much on your mind right now. Like, this person's definitely holding back from you, but I feel like you could give 2 shits less. I really do. The Ten of Spray Cans. That picture says it all. Like, I feel like I'm like, it's just a burden that is just like, I don't know. It's just another thing that you need to let go. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. I feel like Libra's got shit to do. And it don't involve you. Scorpio. Moving the fuck on Scorpio. Oh, that's funny. Scorpio. Hey. Let's see what we got for you. Ace of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Coins. Oh my. I feel like someone has cut communication with you and you don't know what to do about it. Yikes. Yep, you could have, like, the Lovers and the Page of Coins. Yeah, this person. You could have, like, spent a lot of time and effort, like, getting to know them and being very attracted to them, and then all of a sudden nothing. So it's that kind of like the vibe of, like, talking online or something like that, and then, like, really vibing, and then nothing, no communication, nothing. And then that's overwhelming, right? And then, okay, so because I get a, like, dating app vibe because there's many other options that you can collaborate with. It's like being disappointed that this one didn't, but there are other ones out there, right? And because you're not getting caught up on this one, it's like being abundant, and I feel like it's like picking through. This King of Swords, if I was going to be a king, it would be of the swords because he does not lie. And I feel like it's like looking for your perfect soulmate, and I feel like you can talk a lot, and there's a lot of people out there, but this one over here is not talking to you. It sucks. I feel like you could have found someone who, like, I don't know, the strength. Now they're holding back. This is all about them. You trying to collaborate with other people, but there's someone out there that you just, like, have your eye on, and I feel like you're holding back, like, telling them how you really feel. Um Yeah, I feel like it could be good, but geez. Um, they're just the only thing that is bad here is that they're just not communicating. So I feel like you're looking at other things and trying to collaborate with other people, but the Eight of Swords in reverse, untying yourself to that connection. So looking at things differently. And I think once you get like over this, right, you're gonna end up finding like your knight in shining armor or something, or queen in short shining armor, or however the fuck you want, whatever it is. It's the honest person that you can talk to and communicate with, and very abundant with it. Like you can read their body language, you can tell that, you know what I mean. Um, the Seven of Swords in reverse. So because the one that you probably have the thing like the no communication thing, that probably happened because they're cheating on you with the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's like they probably got other things going on. You know what I mean? Shady behavior or something like that. But you're very drawn to them. What's the lovers about? The Star. They're different. They're sexy. This is all it is. It's like someone who like they're different. They're charming kind of feeling. But I don't like the no communication is shady as fuck. It brings up vibes of like, yeah, you need to release yourself from it. So, and once you do, and you hold, I feel like you're holding back some energy to do so. But once you do, you'll start talking to someone who is like, you can read their body language and dig it. The Fool. It's a new beginning. Dang. And it could be like someone who's different, who you don't like a type that you've never seen before, and it clicks, right? Right? Probably because you're, and this person over here is probably your type, right? And I know they're different and innovative, and it's like going for that bad boy type. You know what I mean? So magnetic and so attractive is the fun. Like they could be a very attractive person, right? But there's an immaturity about them. Just going cold, and it's like a ghosting kind of vibe. So who does that? Not someone who likes you, that's for sure. All right, so all right, move on, release yourself from this other past person, because I feel like there's a new person out there who is like your person. Like I would choose them. All right, I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way, but we're gonna move the fuck on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh. Hmm. Sagittarius, how you doing? Let's see what messages we have for you. The Two of Spray Cans, the Seven of Brushes in reverse. That's being overwhelmed. This person's overwhelming you, and you just want to like give in with them. It's like giving them whatever they want. Two of Stencils, and they want a lot. The Four of Stencils, and it's possibly something that you just don't have the money for, the funds for. This is someone who's just, it's needing to make a decision to put in the white flags, because it would be like you can't pay for this. It would be too much. It would be like you would drop the ball on like a banknote or something that you need to pay, and it's not a good decision. The Tower in reverse. You may not like this idea, but it is what it is. You have to prioritize. All right. The Street Artist. Now, if you want to afford that, maybe you might want to go, I don't know, sell some paintings or something like that. That's also a starving artist kind of vibe. Like, there's no way you can afford that. Deciding that too. Two. This could also be something like if you're with a partner, having to kind of break the news, being like, I don't think we can afford that. I think that'll break the bank. All right. To the Emperor in reverse. All right. So, and I kind of got the feeling that you don't want to be that person. Okay. And this is needing to take accountability. Stepping up, taking accountability to the street artist. So this is like trying, I feel like it's you coming up with something creative to make it happen, even though it'll be very overwhelming. Okay, so this is definitely like trying to afford something and making the hard decision to like, I want to say probably the best idea is not to, all right, but the Nine of Stencils. But I'm telling you, if you do end up fucking pursuing it, you're gonna end up having to pay for it yourself. So like it's kind of like the feeling of like jumping in and buying a car, right? When then now you not only do you have a car note, but you also have car insurance. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, sure, you can afford that car, but can you afford the car and the insurance? You know what I mean? And it's just like, so it's taking on a part-time job so you can afford the car insurance and just making sure that you end up going to the part-time job so you can afford a fucking, car insurance. Like this is making, and I feel like you're gonna end up doing it yourself. This is something that you're gonna end up affording, and then because once it starts getting into like this is how much I have for bills in a month, you end up adjusting your money mindset, so you just make it. You know what I mean? You make it happen. The Sister of Buckets in reverse, and I feel like you're gonna go forward to it because yeah, and you're nervous about doing it too, but possibly because some of the things that this person's saying, because I feel like you're highly influenced by what they say, right? But we're gonna pull one more. The Seven of Spray Cans in reverse. Shady behavior. This is like, don't let this person like kind of like ring you into like doing something shady to afford something that you can't afford. All right. Because I feel like you would definitely do it. Okay, just to like pay because it's kind of like a self-worth kind of thing of trying to prove to yourself that you can do this, you know what I mean? You can pay for it. I can pay for everything, because you don't want to be I don't want to be like kind of so like this person look down on you possibly if you couldn't. I don't feel like that would, I mean, they might cheat on you if you didn't, okay? Or something like that. Do something shady that like retaliation of some sort if you didn't. So here you are trying to like make things happen to adjust, but I feel like you're so self-sufficient. Like if you decide that you want to fucking do something and pay for something, you're gonna. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. So the Nine of Chalices. Yeah, it's like because this is like if it'll make you happy too, knowing that like yeah, pay for all this. You know, like tell me. But I don't know. Just I feel like it's gonna be something that would be overwhelming at first, right? And you're looking at it like I don't know how this is gonna be like a juggle, but then once you get into it, you'll end up like coming into it and owning it, So, all right. So I like to use the car analogy there. It kind of feels like buying a car and having a payment on it and then eventually owning it, you know what I mean? Because you stuck your guns in it, got a side job, paid it off. So, hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. Are we going to move on to Capricorn? Hey, Cappy. The Three of Wands, the Hermit, Cappy. Oh, what a change of pace. A little alone time. Really? Ooh, maybe your inner vibration too is a little different. Maybe the way you speak, communicate with people is starting to change because you're starting to get to understand and know yourself. A lot coming through already, and I haven't pulled any cards. I've just seen a couple. All right. The Queen of Pentacles. It's just enough to ground your energy. This person is a very grounding, mothering, nurturing energy. The Seven of Swords in the middle, which represents you. Bet. Like, you have a system, a way of going about things, everything in their place. The Four of Chalices in reverse. To the Ten of Chalices in reverse. The Sun. It makes you feel good to be kind of like that OCD-ish kind of vibe. It doesn't mean that you have to be OCD, but it's just like, your way makes you feel comfortable being like alone time, being able to do what you want in your own way. That makes you feel, that raises your vibration. It makes you feel good. As it should. Okay, this person over here, they usually ground you. Ultimate working parent, very feminine energy, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. They possibly walked away and they had a hard time walking away. The seven of challenges. The seven of chalices is being overwhelmed. They have many reasons why they want to walk away. It just grounds their energy. The Ten of Swords in reverse because they're having a hard time. So it's like possibly like walking away what was best for them. Grounding their energy, it had to be done. It's the best decision, you know what I mean, for everyone. But they're having a hard time like getting over the fact that they did themselves. All right, that they walked away. Their decision. They made that choice. All right. And I feel like you're over here like, bet. The fact that you walked away kind of made you feel good. Like the solitude, being alone. Like I feel like you're noticing that your vibration is changing. They possibly could come in again and offer you, like, present some offers to you, and it's like less than. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel right with 10 chalices. You seek greater connections. All right. To the Queen of Chalices. That bitch has a cup of love for everyone. I'm just saying. She's very caring and nurturing and kind of like, but very emotional to the tiny elephant. She can. It's like they can't put themselves in your shoes. They can't look at it in any other perspective besides like the fact that like you're saying no. You're saying no. Like the lovers in reverse. It's because they need to honor and love themselves. And I want to be like, you want to be like, get on my level because your level is so high. It's vibrationally very high. You're feeling good, loving yourself, right? All right. Two more, I guess, and then we're moving on. The Two of Pentacles and the Fool. This person is just having a hard time juggling by being by themselves. It's something that they don't like. They a whole new world, and they don't know nothing about it. And I feel like they're just making bad decisions left and right, and that's why they're feeling overwhelmed. Um, but this person is like, I don't know. They're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, so I mean, like, they have some sort of like logic into them and some sort of like responsibility and stuff. So the fact that they're coming up also as such a mess is kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but when people are triggered, like it's love is a drug, man, and makes you do fucked up shit. Like, and it's just because they have low self-esteem, they need to honor and love themselves and be single for a while. Like, big facts. I feel like you're enjoying this kind of like life, okay? And it could be a job. It could be a job. Like the separation from the job right now is just lovely. All right, the Tower. It's like life changing. This is different to be like away from it and all that, but it's like, and it may not. You gotta let the tower crumble and crash, so a new one can like be rebuilt, and it's like a whole new way of being. And it sucks. It stings. It burns. And like, no, this isn't like a whole new world, man. So I feel like you feel good about it. They may not, but that's a them problem, not a you problem. All right? All right. I love you. Hope that resonated with you. But we're going to move the fuck on to Aqua. Aqua Tofana. Mm-hmm. All right, Aqua. The sun. You're dealing with a very high vibrational person. You're holding back from them. I feel like you want to bask in their light. Oh, lay in the sun with them. Ooh, but you hold them back. You hold them back. The Three of Chalices in reverse. No. To the Page of Swords in reverse. You are totally holding back, not saying anything, staying like in by yourself and possibly just checking them out on the social media. It's a little stalky, you know what I mean? The Nine of Chalices in reverse. It's possibly because you feel depleted at the time and like not good enough. And so you're holding back, but you see them. You like them. The lovers. I don't like to the sun. You're very drawn to this person. This is like a moth to a flame. Like, ooh, natural instincts where you're like, hey, whoa, like your scent turns me on kind of feeling. And then that being so like overwhelming, it's just makes you nervous. You makes you hold back and stay away. right? Because I feel like you feel like less than to them. The Three of Wands in reverse, it's so different too. It could be a person who's like so outside of your box, like, oh, who's that? Like, oh, smell that? That's them. I don't know why I keep on bringing up the smell. I think it's because of the scent of the kill that's so funny because of the string card, and that's really really weird. But it is what I'm saying, okay? Um, and with this the stalkerish vibe too. Just saying, that's weird. Don't get crazy. Like, okay, like. No, I'm kidding. No one's gonna get crazy. I just feel like you don't feel as though you're like good enough to approach this person. The Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. That's kind of funny. That's kind of like being a person who is like definitely probably pretty worthy of it. Right? That's a person who's like pretty worthy of it, but has like some scars. You know, heartbreak in their past, possibly. When things like didn't come to the way that you expected, and like there was no effort possibly to this, like, so makes you feel a little holdy backy. The Nine of Swords, can't stop thinking about it either. That, like, the heartbreak when you possibly can't show up because you have to work too. You could possibly be like a person who's a workaholic, and you don't feel as though you could give this person the type of attention that they deserve, or that they're worth, right? Because I feel like you lock down. The Three of Pentacles. This is my sign for you don't want anyone to know what you do for work. Possibly who you work with, who you collaborate with. Ooh. I just want to be like, you like them and all their friends and everything that they do. Alright, the Two of Chalices. Like, you really like this fucking person. Really like this. It's like, you could see, maybe possibly, it's like, because you work and you do a lot of stuff, this could be wanting to, like, bring them into what you do for a living. You know what I mean? Just be like, come here. You know, I don't want to be like, you're mine now, but we're working together and like loving and doing all this together. It's definitely that big vibe, but you're holding back a lot. All right, the High Priestess in reverse is just like secret needs to come out though. Stop being so secretive. To the Two of Swords, make a decision. All right, because I feel like this person, I feel like you see them. Damn. All right, so I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. I mean, feeling froggy leap. Alright? And if they reject you, they reject you. Rejection is God's protection, as Anthony at Cancer Moon Tarot says. But it's true, though. It's true. So, alright, I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way, but I don't feel as though you're going to be rejected. Alright? This is a very happy person. Good. I didn't feel any rejection. So, I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. But we're going to move on to Pisces. Hey Pisces, what's up? I'm a Pisces moon here. The Lovers in reverse and the Ace of Buckets in reverse. Well then. Oh. What's that? The Nine of Brushes in reverse. That's wanting to give up on something because it's not around and it just makes you sad. Makes you sad. The Two of Spray Cans in reverse. It's just making a hard decision and being very, very torn about it to give up on it. Because you absolutely love it. I feel like you've been putting in a fight to make it work. Like you're trying here. But I don't know. You want to give up. It's overwhelming. The street artist or the starving artist. It's like not even working out. The Sister of Stencils. And that's my sign for you don't want anyone to know. And the Seven of Spray Cans. It could be trying to, like, this person could have, like, done you dirty in the past and you're trying to get over it and they're just not around. It's like, could be, like, someone who cheated on you in the past. Now you're broken up. Blah, 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 blah. And it's just making the hard decision to get over it. And I feel like it's like going to marriage counseling and going and doing all this stuff, you know, to try and make it work, and putting in a fight. But every time you put in the fight, you get fucked. And that is just, it's juggling that thought too. The Chariot, it's wanting to have forward movement in romance. Like, in the romance department, something that's different at the start and very like makes you want to go and get it. I feel like your vibration is very whimsical and trying to make it work, but I feel like there's just not being reciprocated very well. The two of brushes in reverse. I recognize the patterns. This person recognizes you completely and does nothing about it. Nothing to change their ways. Nothing. This person, nope. The four of stencils. No, fuck that. I feel like they're below you. You're way better than that. The nine of stencils in reverse. Put together the depression. When a person's like lingering on something like this, it's because you don't feel like you're worth more than that. There's a bazillion fish out in the sea. Let me just tell you, alright? A bazillion of them. If you feel like, I want to be like, give up on something that's not showing up and showing you the love. You can't make a decision. Fuck that. Fuck that. You deserve to be wined and dined and put up on a pedestal. Ugh. And then I pulled out the five of brushes in reverse to the sister of buckets, okay? And once you kind of stand in that energy of, yo, I don't need this shit or your bullshit, you will be surprised at how many people come knocking on your door. I don't know if it's this person or whatever, but it's like being forgiven to a fight and then being excited about the future. I feel like this person either might start stepping up because you're like, my worth is worth way more than that. And if they're worth it, they will and know your worth. They will react to that. They will step up, they will plan something, they will make something happen. Okay? Being excited about the future. All right? So, I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. And until next time, my friends, much love.